Hello, welcome to Game Over Gerkinman. This is Gerkinman. And this is Conker Live and Reloaded. This is part 6. We have 3 people with us this week. I believe they're the same people as they were last week. Introduce yourselves numerically backwards from 17, if you will.
Holy shit.
Oh, now I know my position this time. I'm second.
So who's first? Am I first? I don't
Sure.
fucking know. Fuck. Alright then. Blord out here. Fuck. Can we restart this shit? No, I'm only kidding.
This is what the fans
Too
love.
late.
Yeah, it's too late to start this shit. There's my introduction. Who's next?
Alright, I am still Cool Boy Man. I'm still Adam. I still run hack. I still program games. I still do crazy, weird stuff just because, I don't know.
Not with kids, I
the
hope.
ability to do so. And I'm still a human being.
That's good.
Cool.
Well,
good
that's
to know.
good to know.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Namir or Jess. I'm a Let's Player and a voice actor.
There you go.
You mean actress?
No! We've been through this, Adam!
Have we?
We have?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the show. Anyway, that's not important. This game's all about not being pro-women.
It's all about going into sticky holes.
It's true. So, I have a challenge for you guys, because this episode is all about poo. I'm going to give a point to every poo joke made with context throughout the episode. Whoever has the most points at the end of the episode wins. They don't get anything, but you get the title of winning. Get to be like poo
Lord.
Poo Lord. Whoever gets the least points gets referred to as Poo Lord in the next episode every time that they're spoken
Oh, well, you might
I
as well
better
just...
unleash
shit.
my inner 14-year-old right now.
Yeah.
to. Well, that's what Rare did with this level, because we're doing Sloprano, the level that everyone's been waiting for.
Yeah.
Good you didn't go there first, because then you'd have to go through those saw blades just to find out you don't have enough money, and then go through that again once
We'll
you
talk
do.
to that saw, but we'll talk about those saw blades when we get to them.
Okay, let's just focus on poo context.
This is the part of the poo that no one remembers. The part where there's a dung beetle who tells you a story. Actually, I quite like his story. It's quite funny once it gets going.
Right. Okay. It all
Uh,
started about 2 days ago.
This is
It was me and the lads.
I just love that. The idea of just like sitting in shit having tea.
Maybe they're having shit tea.
I just love that all like it disappears for a day. And it's like, yeah, he must have gone shopping.
Basil was next.
Just, it's a natural assumption.
Minded his own business. So I stood down and said, hey, Basil,
These characters are great. I wish the dung beetles
How's
were
that?
in it
we
more.
over. And that was it. This thing came out of the shite.
Yeah.
It's really like that's 4 fingers. True cartoon there.
Yep, that's right.
I mean, was that in the original?
The
Middle
finger. I don't remember. Hey, do you remember the original one on the Nintendo 64? If you do, and if you gave the finger or not, please let us know in the comments below. We'd love to know. And we will
Don't
send you
forget to
a
like,
lovely
Subscribe.
like and subscribe, and we will send you a lovely ham basket. Is it a ham basket? Is that what people get given? A fruit basket? You'll get a basket of some description. It'll be lovely.
Or a goodie bag, or
You'll get a
maybe
goodie
tote
bag. My love and respect. It's also just, that the shite wasn't censored, but shit is.
Well, because shite isn't technically a bad word.
It's shit in the past tense, isn't it?
You can say
No.
shit on TV these days in America. Before you couldn't. You couldn't, so.
Man, you could drop everything from the F-bomb to the C-bomb on Australian television.
Was that only after Watershed?
What the hell's a watershed?
That's like a time after you can do anything, like
Oh.
9 o'clock. Anything after 9 goes. Or here in
Yeah,
the
kind
US
of.
it's 10, but they censored it anyway after 10.
It's
Like
not. It
timing
used to be
wise.
8:30 here, now it's 9. Also, another Jaws reference, because you can never have too many Jaws references.
Oh,
There you go. Nothing screams Jaws quite like poop.
Yeah. Another popular word that's been on TV recently has been douche.
Yeah.
Really? I guess because it's not swearing, but it sounds kind of vulgar.
Yeah.
It's not officially a bad word, but it could be. So
Well, I don't see how you could be offended by a product that's designed to clean a woman's vagina. I think a nice, clean vagina is a good vagina, and the douche is...
Actually, speaking as a woman, douches are actually really, really bad for women.
Yeah, but what's important is what the marketers tell you. As someone who works in advertising, I can tell you.
Also, that being said, speaking as somebody who lives in Canada and thus speaks French, a douche is also a shower.
Really?
Oh,
Maybe that's what they were named after, because it's basically
So if you
showering
say-
the inside of your
vagina
vagina.
If you say "je vais prendre une douche," that's saying I'm gonna go take a shower.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Say that again?
Je vais prendre une douche, or une douche, I suppose, which is
Is that
shower.
French?
Yes.
it's not just douche here, by the way. It's also douche bag.
Oh yeah, douche.
Yeah,
Add
douchebag.
the bag to it.
You'd add the bag to it, otherwise it's just a shower.
Hmm.
It's a shower bag.
So you only needed 3 pieces of corn, and you originally needed 6. I do know that.
Yeah, well, that was a nice improvement. I guess they did fix some things. I do like the animation on his mouth, even though it's just kind of the bottom jaw just flaps around. It works. There's no actual lip sync, really. It's timed, I guess, and that's as close as it gets.
It's basically
Really?
the
They
lip sync.
censored-
How it worked in the original was based on volume, and you would register one of the models to, quote unquote,
Oh,
speak.
really? That's
So that-
interesting.
Yeah. So you could have. Well, yeah. Basically, that's it.
So the Nintendo 64 could do that, but Flash can't.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Fucking Flash.
What were you going to say, Jess?
I was gonna say they censored twat.
Yes. Yeah, that wasn't censored in the original version.
I
No.
thought it's twat.
That was twat.
Yeah,
Twat
well,
or twat?
I always say
it's both.
twat.
I say twat, but
Twat sounds stupid. I'm
Twat.
trying to
Oh
ponce it up.
no!
Oh, I died.
Drowned in
drowning
poo.
in shit.
Yep.
What I don't understand though is why is the Great Mighty Pooh attacking you? You just gave him corn, so what reason does he have to be hostile?
Because he's shitty.
Sheldon gets the point.
Oh,
Oh,
I gave you a point. My bad.
okay. Sheldon's in the lead.
You're seriously keeping a tally of this?
Yeah.
Got it. I'm playing
So
seriously,
is
so
the,
you
B mean, is the B in this context mean vowel movement?
Oh, Adam.
Oh, getting on the board.
That's right. Remember, context is important.
It is war.
Yeah. So you had the guy who sang it to you in a game convention or a pub or something, Adam. I remember you saying.
Yeah. I met him 2005. I was in town. I had the money to go, so I said, "What the hell?"
The game wasn't even that
Yeah,
old at that
I-
point.
I was 19. I was 19, and I just hung around the Rare guys for quite a while, and they actually didn't get sick of me. They, appreciated my fanboyism, and gave me a T-shirt that only the employees get, which I still have.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool. I
Yes,
never met
and
the
they made me,
employees, the developers of anything. I met the guys from Rooster Teeth once.
They
That's as
actually
close
made
as I
me,
got.
if I remember correctly, they made me demo the game for some people. So I did some of the work for them.
Sweet.
You lucky shit.
Yeah, I was an intern for a couple of days, if you even consider it that. Intern's I mean, it's hard to determine exactly what an intern is. If you just do one thing for somebody, does that make you their intern?
If you're doing work and you're not getting paid for it, you're an intern.
Okay, then I interned at a lot of things. Did I intern when I was a kid? Did I intern for my mom because I took the trash out?
No, that doesn't count.
Yes. Sure. No.
Intern is the business and professional way of saying exploiting
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty much.
slave labor.
Well, Rare can exploit me if they want. They were rare.
There's reticle now. That wasn't there in the Nintendo 64 one. You were kind of throwing toilet paper blindly. Weren't you,
Pretty
Adam?
much. Yeah, but actually in the original, his mouth was like open the whole time when he was like going, but now he's going here, and he keeps closing and opening his mouth. So it is a little harder and easier at the same time.
Yeah. I also like the word tag nut. That's another British thing.
I don't know what it means, but
Well, over here in Australia, we also call them dags.
dags.
Yeah, it's when you don't wipe your ass, but you have shit left there, and you're getting around with just like a lump of shit stuck between your ass cheeks.
That's called. Well, no, that's not really called prairie dogging over here, but
No, prairie
dog-
dogging's when you try. You
Sticking
need a
out.
shit, but you can't, but you gotta suck it in and out. It's like a turtle
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I love this
Oh.
episode.
Unfortunately, Jess, that was a fact, not a joke, so you don't get any points for that. Proof facts. Proof facts.
I wasn't
Proof
trying
facts.
to make a joke. I was just.
Well, at the moment, you're gonna be the poo lord next episode.
I know I'm going to be.
Better step it up. You got 10 minutes to do it.
I already knew I was going to be, so I didn't.
You didn't what?
It's not that hard to make shitty jokes.
Oh,
There's a point to me, except I'm the guy keeping the tabs, so I don't need to do that. Did you see that toilet paper glitching out there?
yep.
No, I didn't.
I
What
wonder if
happened?
that's emulator or an original.
Yeah, that's a good question. If you know if that was the emulator, because this is on an Xbox 360 if this is your first time, or if that was just a bug in the game, please let us know in the comments below. We'd love some comments. They make us feel like people are interested. If you're in this video and you leave a comment, I will hit you.
Oops. Too late.
Well, that wasn't this video. This is annoying once he gets quick. You gotta kind of predict where he's gonna pop up. That's
Well, he is
not-
a slippery shit, so.
Oh, there you go.
When I did that, back when I was playing this, I basically just shot into empty places as he ducked in, so when he popped up and opened his mouth, he would instantly go in his mouth. But
Yeah.
didn't always work.
I don't understand why toilet paper affects him so much. I guess it's hard on your digestive system if you're made of feces.
Doesn't really hurt him, it just annoys him and pisses him off, which, okay, I won't spoil the great ending to this battle for you.
You mean the Wizard of Oz reference?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that hasn't been done a million times before. That's one of those parodies in here that I find kind of like tired.
Oh
But
god,
this-
what about Star Wars parodies in cartoons?
Sometimes they're done better than others, but yeah, please stop making fun of Star Wars. We get it. It was 30 years ago. It's time to move on. Mel Brooks made a whole movie out of it. That was it. After that, no one needed to make fun of it again.
Oh god, do you remember the animated series of Spaceballs? That was...
There was an animated series of that show?
Yeah, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was
really
like made
badly
in Flash, and it was really terrible. I never watched any episodes. I just like saw that it existed and then ignored it because I didn't want to.
I just watched the first one and I decided that was enough. It was just gonna be... It's not just... It didn't feel just like a bad cartoon. It felt like a bad online Flash movie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I would have much preferred Mel Brooks got the money for a sequel. Because I mean, like the sequel, they joked about it in the first movie. It was just called Spaceballs 2: The Search for More Money, which would have been a lovely title. I wish more video game, like Assassin's Creed sequel should have been like Assassin's Creed 17: The Search for More Money, or Call of Duty Ghosts Search for More.
Oh my-
no!
You didn't jump.
How did you do that?
I found sometimes the jumping was quite unresponsive, and I didn't know if it was because I was too far off the geometry and I just slipped off. But I feel like I'd run towards the edge, and then it would just like, I'd jump and nothing would happen. And it only happened in this area.
Huh. Well, I guess maybe it's hard to jump out of poo sometimes.
I just felt like for some reason, like maybe it was just simulation, but the controls generally felt pretty good, but sometimes they just like didn't respond. It was like
I don't know, I mean, I've never tried jumping in a mountain of poo before, so...
It wasn't like, it was literally like I hit the A button and nothing happened. It's not like he tried to jump out of the poo but his feet were stuck. Or was that a joke? I didn't laugh, so you don't get points for that. In fact, if it was a joke, if you say it was a joke, I'll actually deduct points.
I didn't say a joke, I just said I don't know how it's like to jump in poo if you're referring to me.
Yeah, I am. And that's good to know, because if you'd been jumping around in shit, I would be questioning your life choices.
No, I'm not that crazy.
Now, Sponduli, does that only get used in England?
That's actually, I think it's Italian.
Interesting. Italian slang for money. Clagginess, that's a lovely word. Did anyone else here used to eat clag glue as a kid?
I know people that did, but I didn't myself.
I did. I was a regular Ralph Wiggum.
Oh, that tastes
You
good.
ate glue?
Yeah. PVA glue, that shit was disgusting, but clag, it was like eating glucose.
It's non-toxic, so you might as well have a bit of a snack.
If the school's supplying it, you know, free lunch.
You know, that would explain so much about you, Dan.
It was better than most of the food in the cafeteria.
I heard it's
See, we
actually
went to the
not that
Ferrero.
uncommon for kids to eat glue.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was more a Play-Doh person.
Oh, Play-Doh tastes disgusting.
Mm.
Tastes like
No, I thought it
artificial
was
cherry
good.
candy. No dice.
No.
I knew people
mean, I
who
had
would
to-
shoot their pencils and stuff.
I used
Oh, yeah, I
to shoot
shoot
pens. I remember once
Pens?
the ink exploded in my mouth, and that was not
Oh.
very nice. I got an inky mouth. It was disgusting.
That's
You
not
know. Well, I thought it was okay to eat Play-Doh because I had one of those kids where you could like mold it into food and whatever. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yes.
okay,
it's
you know,
food.
they let us mold into food.
There's,
Like
your,
me?
there's your girlfriend, Sean.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
Here.
She's not doing much, is she?
Nah, she's a pretty crappy girlfriend. She just sits around exercising. Like, she's been exercising for hours.
Jeez.
Not interested.
Not even
I
sweating
wish I-
or anything.
Now, this isn't really a plot thing. She just gets hit by a rock man and is then dancing for the
The
Mafia
fuck?
Don. Yeah. It
Yeah,
makes,
she's dead.
makes no fucking sense in the context
going
of
on?
anything.
Actually, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, because she later joins Don Weasley's place or whatever.
But she
his
was sitting
crew,
on his
his
desk like
mafia.
they'd known each other for ages. I felt like they had a relationship and she'd been dancing for him for quite some time.
Maybe he thought she was hot, so she joined in. Then he came back during the Matrix parody, so did she, and you team up there.
Yeah, getting all this is some deep plot developments. Oh, this is the worst part of the game.
Yes, I've said this about 100 times. Oh, of
I
course you
I
said something.
spent probably about 45 minutes just trying to swim through these two blades. these
This
three
is nothing
blades.
compared to Banjo.
In Banjo, you only get docked 1 health point. Here, you
It's
dock.
an instant death. Just cuts you in half.
Is it? But
And it
look how
starts you
slow
back.
they're going. Compared
Yeah.
to Banjo, they're like...
It's almost
Well,
like
you gotta
the
consider the controls too. The controls with swimming here.
Conker
I mean,
handles
Banjo's
like shit.
controls were stiff when swimming, but they worked. Here, it's more loose, but it doesn't really work.
Yeah, swimming in Conker is like next to impossible. It just doesn't. And the other thing is, it seems like the hit detection box on those blades is like twice the size of the actual blade. Like you just have to be near it for it to like slice you in half.
Brutal.
This is interesting too. Like I don't understand why this is here in the context of anything. And then you get to the top and there's a sign that says poo, and it's like, well, what's that got to do with the meatworks?
It's saying that there's poo down there, and you
Why is there
shouldn't
a
go down.
meatwork? Why is there a meatworks in front of it, in a bucket, in a lava factory?
See, danger poo. It's warning you for the poo, and I don't know what that thing is over there.
I
To
think
the left.
I think those blades are far more dangerous than the poo ever was. Should say danger blades, but I guess that's less funny. Here we have some amazing plot development.
There you go. $1,000.
It's funny. All the money you spend in this game, you get it back. Always.
Yeah, but
You don't
because the
lose
money's
any money.
superfluous. It's just to get after this part. You don't even need money anymore.
Actually, you do for the barrel.
Oh, you're
But
right. I
then
forgot about
that's
Mr. Barrel.
You are a squirrel. I am not a squirrel.
This is where the writing kind of slips up. Like this is supposed to be a funny exchange, but it's kind of just lame. Also, did that guy just
Something like
jump up in the
Bugs
air for a
Bunny would
second?
say.
Listen to me.
You know,
Huh? What? Huh?
Ah!
Didn't hear any of what you guys just said then.
Interesting.
yeah, this feels kind of Looney Tune-ish to me. It's even G-rated, except the end.
No, this isn't Looney Tunes because Looney Tunes had timing and was funny.
Squirrel. Get
He's
your
not a squirrel, guys. Get it through your heads. He's not a squirrel.
It's rabbit season.
elephant.
Yeah.
Squirrels
Duck
aren't
season.
short and furry. They're big and
what
They
I
must
needed.
have changed riders here or something. Or...
Yeah.
gray.
It's supposed to be
That's
witty
made sick.
exchange, but the writer's strike.
Interestingly enough, in the beta version, if you approach these guys, they don't say anything. I don't know if I mentioned the dump beta version a while back. Yes, I did. If you approach them, they don't say nothing, so I'm thinking this is a late addition, this whole dialogue interchange, and I just wanted to get the thing done.
Yeah, it felt super lazy. Except for that bit.
Yep.
Because that's true. That's not even a joke. That's just
Nothing like good shit.
there's nothing quite like taking a good
Everyone's
shit.
been there. Everyone's been there.
Yeah. No, when you've been holding it up for a while, letting it go, feels good. Feel a couple pounds lighter.
Sure do.
Do you reckon he said twat there? You stupid twat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they didn't hear him whistling. Also the laziness, like he's just across the bridge. Just walk across and get him.
Yeah.
Which, that's the other reason it feels like an afterthought, because that doesn't make sense. Anyway, we're going to go to try to start the next chapter. Ugga Bugger. It's funny because it's caveman and anal sex is the name. So, thank you, Jess, for making
One.
scores here.
I think it's 1-1, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, so
So
what
do
happens
we all
now?
have to call each other by that
So
name?
that
You're
means
all
no.
poo
By
lords.
default, Dan is the poo lord.
No, I'm
Yep.
I'm the guy keeping the fine. I'll be the poo lord next
Be the
time.
poo.
Join
So instead
join
of hello, Gerkinman, you have to be hello, it's Poo Lord here.
and join Jess, Blordo, Adam, and the poo lord next time as we have some cavemen. Actually, I made some shit. Whatever.